deadline day for the three people accused of murdering 11-year-old Brexialee Torres-Ortiz. Each promised half the time in prison if they pled guilty in court this afternoon. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan outside the courthouse. Andrew, you were inside for all of these, and not unanimous decisions, were they?
No, they weren't, Jeff, which is why this was one of the more suspenseful court proceedings I've ever sat through, especially because the youngest suspect apparently didn't have an immediate answer. He didn't know what he'd decide up until the very last minute when the judge finally made him make a choice. We're talking about DeKeese Bridges, who is 16 years old when he was charged with this crime, accused of murdering the 11-year-old. He waited as long as he possibly could before telling the judge no, he didn't want to proceed with this agreement and instead wanted to go to trial. That was the same result for 21-year-old Davier Griswold, sending his charges to a jury next year. There wasn't as much drama to his decision, and the hesitation seemed to be that he'd have to admit guilt for the others. That wasn't a problem for 19-year-old Rashawn Patterson, who took the judge's offer, admitting guilt himself and implicating the co-defendants, which will likely be used against them in their trials.
The evidence is overwhelming against him. He faced reality. He's not doing us any favors. I mean, he got a full confession. It's on videotape. His mother brought him down to the police station. Two eminently qualified Syracuse police detectives gave him his rights and questioned him, and he admitted what we already knew, that him and his two cohorts shot and killed a little innocent 11-year-old girl.
Patterson will be sentenced later this year in December. The separate trials for Griswold and DeKeese Bridges are scheduled for the end of February. Jeff.